I'm Dr. Gloria Chepngeno-Langat, a lecturer in gerontology at the Department of Gerontology at the University of Southampton. So the Department of Gerontology sits within the school, the Faculty of Social and Human and Mathematical Sciences, and within the Department of Gerontology, we also have the Center for Research on Aging. So at the Center for Research on Aging, one of our core areas of research is to understand aging in developing countries. So aging in Africa is an emerging development area and one that has not received sufficient attention. So in Africa, the number of older people over the age of 60 years is growing rapidly, and our research at the center seeks to understand the challenges and dynamics of aging in Africa. So over the past 10 years, we have focused on understanding the challenges of aging and living in urban areas, in particular informal settlements and slums. So the slums present with distinct challenges for aging population due to diminished capacity to engage in income-generating activities as a result of declining physical capacity, lack of opportunities and skills to compete in a changing labor market. So among the topics that our research program has examined include the living arrangements of older people, the determinants of health and health-seeking behavior, social support networks of older people within the urban context, migration and its consequences, and the linkages with place of origin. So one of our previous projects looked at how older people in the slums cope with stress and shocks, and we sought to understand how some of them are able to adapt and to emerge with better health outcomes and overall well-being compared to their peers living in the same environment and exposed to the same conditions. So our next project, which is funded by the UK Economic and Social Research Council in conjunction with the Department for International Development, will seek to evaluate the Older People's Cash Transfer Program in Kenya. So the project will address the knowledge gap regarding how the cash transfer is used by beneficiaries, how it impacts on multiple dimensions of poverty and well-being, and how it impacts on intergenerational relations among the beneficiaries themselves and members of their family and kin network. So we'll also examine how the cash transfer influenced the dynamics and the gendered power relations within families and communities. So a growing number of countries in sub-Saharan Africa are introducing social assistance programs, such as cash transfers to vulnerable members of society, with the aim of cushioning the poor who are facing extreme poverty and destitution. So the study will contribute to building the evidence base on the role of social pensions as a vehicle for alleviating poverty, the challenges and opportunities of old age social protection schemes in sub-Saharan Africa, and how the social pensions shape intergenerational dynamics, dependencies and relations, including whether there is cohesion or conflict within the network. So at the Center for Research on Aging, we work with partnership with research institutions in Africa. Our projects in Kenya have been in collaboration with the African Population and Health Research Center, which is based in Nairobi. So we have also partnered with researchers in South Africa, and we are keen to expand our networks of collaborators and partnerships with institutions and research centers, particularly academic institutions and universities throughout Africa.